didn't know how that's gonna all be, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I was just see. What's up? Welcome to a brand new video. My name is Austin if you are new, also known as Cappy, because that was my, this is a long story, I'm not gonna explain it, but welcome to the video. And yeah, today we're gonna do some, I don't know about like the, do you like the glasses or not? Like, do you like it without it or with it? I can't tell. For now, I'm gonna just take it off, but some people tell me they like the glasses. So basically, we would have a full-on show today, and usually we would have a guest at the end. We would do like question of the week with Alexa. Not gonna do that this week. This week we're gonna do a little like the more like low budget version of the Truth of Austin. So we're gonna do a bunch of different topics and just talk about them. We have several topics and several questions to go over, so let's get right into it. All right, the first topic is Elon Musk buys Twitter. Basically, the deal just went in, and I'm really interested to see like what's actually gonna happen now, because he fired the CEOs, the ones who like you know, currently banned Trump from being able to do anything on the app. But like, I'm just interested because it seems like he was like really into it. He was like, yeah. He's like, we need freedom of speech. We need freedom of speech. And then automatically right after buying it, he's like, you know what? Money sounds a little nicer right now. You know what I mean? And he kind of just went straight to the whole like, you know what? I'm gonna just let you do what you want instead, you know, and just say, and the pronouns is okay with me, blah blah blah, because you know how he was against them for a while. But yeah, apparently he's kind of like reversed his like, you know, like his stance on like stuff that he said before, and he seems to be a little more like, you know, the pronouns are okay, you know, all the gay people are okay. I don't think he ever said anything about gay people, but it's an example, just to say. All right, number 2, Pelosi gets beat up. Okay, when I mean Pelosi, I don't mean Nancy Pelosi. I mean her husband. Her husband was beat up. Like, what the hell? Like, why? Like, okay, not why, we know why. But obviously, some right-wing extremists, we'll just call them that, apparently took to Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, yeah, and beat him with a hammer. I mean, first of all, I wonder how this was planned. Like, you know what I mean? This guy was probably just all posted up in front of the house. Come out, Pelosi, come out. You know what I mean? It was banging on the hammer. And first of all, how did Pelosi? I mean, they must have followed him. You know, because what person walks out of the house like, oh, look, a visitor, you know, with a hammer, you know, like in front of, you know, your house. So I'm thinking like something must have, you know what I mean, happened. Like, we need to hear more information. Apparently the only information we've heard is that this person had a hammer and started beating on Paul Pelosi's face, which is honestly kind of disturbing, but also like interesting, because like, why? Like, not why, but like why? You know what I mean? Apparently also he's a right-wing extremist, like I said. They showed like videos of him, you know, like with issues with the election and stuff like that, and you know, not believing several things, which is fine, blah blah, but you know, also being at the, I think he was also at January 6th, or he said things about January 6th, but something like that. That's all I heard, and I just know it's crazy. So, you know, I wonder what you all think about that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Oh, I want to speak about this horror movie. This horror movie that I saw. This is topic 3. This is this horror movie that I saw with my mom. I don't know if it was a horror movie. It was more like a suspense movie. It wasn't horror, but to me it's horror because I don't like horror movies. But let's just say, like, okay, there's this movie, I think it's called In the Forest. Let me see. In the Forest, it's like kind of like one of those low budget films. And at first I wasn't too sure if it was low budget, but then when I realized that I couldn't find it anywhere, literally all over Google after searching it, that it was definitely a low budget film, and also the acting was not the best. But that's what I'm getting to. The acting wasn't the best. Well, first of all, let me actually tell you what it was. It was called In the Forest. I want to tell you what it's even called before I even start talking about it. But it got released this year. The first trailer was January 20th of 2022, so this year. And it came out. It's on. You can get it on Tubi. I think you can watch it for free. Which is also probably another reason why I've never heard of it, because I've never done anything on Tubi, which I don't think most people have. But this thing, yeah, it's called In the Forest. Like, it has 3.8, you know, out of 10 rating, which is not that good, but I don't think I believe majority of the people who rate these things in the first place. I mean, I don't trust them at all. They've, you know, they rated some of the best films I love. They've rated it like very low, so I'm not gonna listen to them. The whole concept, like the writing and everything like caught me off guard, man. I was like, damn. I was like, wait a second. I thought that was gonna happen, but then this happened, and I think at the end you kind of were like caught off guard in general, because you were like, wait a second, nothing happened at all, like in terms of like anything. I don't know what I just said. Okay, no, I mean like everything happened, but it was like, okay, obviously it's like if something were to happen and I didn't expect it, and I was like, damn, that wasn't supposed to happen. Then it happened, and then you're like, okay, great, I think I get it. But then something else later in the movie happens, and you're like, okay, wait, that completely defeat the whole purpose of what that was, and that basically just made this not true. So then what's actually true? And then this happened, and then it got worse and worse and worse, and you're like, whoa, and then you're like, what? And you're like, what's true? And then by the end of the movie I was like, I don't know if I lost brain cells, or I've, you know, or if it's always just been a mental stable issue I've had. But yeah, honestly, it's a little bit of everything. I was a little confused, but I also really loved it. Like, I think just the confusion and the fact that everything was changing, and you know, they did things pretty well, and some of it was unexplainable. I was like, I don't even know why that happened, but it did. And I just went with it. It was really cool. My mom liked it. My mom likes suspense. I'm not a huge fan of suspense, but also it's just because I don't know, like, especially in a low budget film, you don't know what they're showing. And I think any teenager can relate, like, oh, you know, you want to, at least some, I'm like, I want to know what they're going to show, especially if it's like a rated R movie in front of your parents. You know, you don't want like a full-on, you know what, scene like bam bam like right in front of you, and it's like, oh, in front of my mom, you know. I don't know, I just find it kind of weird. Do you? Because I do. For the fentanyl and candy situation, I'm not going to go too much into this because I've already gone into it, and you can watch that in a previous Truth or Boston episode. But like I said, Halloween's coming up, and I've seen a lot more people, a lot more politicians, a lot more people in general just being like, yo, this fentanyl issue is a problem, and a lot of kids have to watch out, and their parents have to watch out of what they're getting, because they found a lot of candy being replaced with fentanyl. And you know, like, that's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, what the heck? I have like different questions or different type of you know, like topic type things, related things that I'll ask on my Instagram, you know, question poll type stuff, and y'all can respond to those. I put them on every week. Just follow me on my Instagram, @AustinSowell_, or hit the link in bio, and it will lead you there. But yeah, so what we have here is we have questions, or not questions, we have oh, it was just like, I think I just said like topics. Wait, I don't know, am I gonna do topics, or am I gonna do the one from today? I should probably just do the one. I'll do both. Okay, let's get into this first. So what we're gonna talk about is, what is a bad habit of yours? We only got a few of these, so I'll just go over these, and then we'll go to the topics that people wanted me to go over real quick. That was in a previous poll and questions I put up a few days ago. Alright, one of the responses for what's your bad habit was overthinking, which I think a lot of Gen Z people have as an issue. Number 2, biting nails. And number 3, thinking about you. Oh, damn. Oh, someone thinking about me. Oh. Alright, now let's get right into the next question. Alright, so now we're going to go over topics. So these are different topics that you guys gave me. Just real quick, a quick, maybe like minute rundown of, you know, for all of them combined, and just talk about all these different topics that y'all want me to talk about. Alright, Chucky, do it. Chucky. So Chucky is really cool. I like the new series because the fact that like the new queer characters and the new they're young, like they're actually 16, like they're actually that age, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you have like 18-year-olds playing a 16-year-old, and like before it used to be even worse. It used to be like some 26-year-old playing like a, you know, like a 15-year-old, you know what I mean? But now we actually have real children and real teenagers actually playing the legit age, which is awesome for someone who's also acted before. Alright, so Chucky's really good. I think they're really doing that whole movement. When it comes to the actual show, it's great. I think, you know, they've done a great job. Only second season, I gotta get more into it and watch it all. I recommend it. Number 2, what are your genuine thoughts on the entertainment industry? I love the entertainment industry, man. It's crazy. I love it. I've been in it for a while. Obviously, you can watch my interviews, Paparazzi Gamer, Hollywood Fix, and it's just like, you know, I love it. It's a great industry. You know, I love being challenged. I love knowing that people are going to be paying in this industry. I also love knowing that every day is a different day, and every day has different things coming to you based on what other people are doing. Because, you know what I mean, I work with different sponsors. Like at the moment, thankfully, I hope I can keep it on, but we have Cloudy as a sponsor. We have Made in Dina. which is a local sponsor. Dina Wood right there, which you can get link in bio. Also with Cloudy, you can get link in bio with my. You have to use the link though down there to use my code. So you have to use that link, and then you can use my code while checkout. At checkout. So like I said, the industry is great. I love it. I think you know, it's not for everyone. I think a lot of people that do social media are like, oh, I can do it. Oh, it worked. Oh, bam, bam. Then they don't know what they're doing, and then within a year or so, they're off. I've been doing this for 8 years, almost, basically. And slowly we grow here and there on different things. And my name is still out there. I do many collaborations, many magazine work with different people for myself and for others, and charity work, and just trying to do everything in general. Like, it's not just all about me, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I try to do what I can for my brand because I'm an entertainer. So I'll do many different things, and right now I'm doing many different things, which we'll talk about hopefully in the future, maybe another video. All right, our last topic that y'all gave me on questions that I'm gonna cover: the struggle of maintaining values while trying to pursue your goals. From Micah. All right, well, this one's a really good one because I think in almost anything you do, especially in the entertainment industry, you know, you have values that you want to keep onto. And I know myself, I definitely have those values in terms of like what I want to keep real, what I want to keep true. I've talked about this in podcasts I've been in, like being real and also being fake. How you do that in the industry. Do you do this one? Do you be real? Do you be fake? Or do you stay in the middle? Do I keep trying to be who I want to be? Or do I lose that just to be into the glam of social media? And I haven't lost it, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people do it on purpose. They like, screw it, you know, just see what works, and then try to switch up on people, and then people don't accept it. So like I said, it's just be you, you know what I mean? I think in general, be you. At least that's how I'm gonna do it. Everyone has their different ideas on what they're trying to do and how they're trying to do it. So, you know, I can't interfere with all that. But like I said, it's up to you. And maintaining values is really hard in this industry. To be consistent doing it is very hard. But like I said, just slowly, it takes a lot more time, I think, maintaining values. Making sure that you have all that while being in the industry, because a lot of people don't accept it, and at the same time you got to kind of show them, you know, you got to prove to them why you are like this, which is sad, but you have to. The struggle of maintaining values while trying to, and like I said, keep grinding. Don't put it at the front of everything that you're trying to do, but people will they'll start to see, oh damn, he has all these values. They're showing, bam, 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 as things go on. Just, you know, that's the most authentic way of doing it, but you're gonna have to, you know, be in this industry for a long time. But again, if you're in this industry and you want to make money, I think that you should at least have that mindset of being in this industry for a long time, right? And that's why I like, you know, let people like me, let people like my friends, my G's, let them have some of it, because they long-term want this. You know what I mean? This is not just a, let me be, and I think I've proven it very well. And I think I can keep proving it for a long time, especially with all the other stuff I want to do in my life. So yeah, thank you for joining this special Truth of Austin, and I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, turn on your friends to this video, and yeah, got a lot going on, and see y'all later. Peace.